Welcome to Telco Cloud Platform Strategy Overview here at VMworld 2020. I'm Lakshmi Mandyam and I'm the Vice President of Product Management for the Telco Edge Cloud BU. VMware is known for delivering the digital foundation for many of our customers. We connect any device to any application on any cloud. And today I'm going to focus our discussion around the Telco Cloud and the strategy that we're driving there. Our Telco Cloud portfolio, VMware's Telco Cloud portfolio, consists of Telco Cloud infrastructure, which is built on the great assets that VMware delivers: app modernization, multi-cloud capabilities with our vSphere, vRealize, and Cloud Health, intrinsic security, digital workspace, and of course our virtual cloud network. So we work to create a unified, end-to-end consistent infrastructure that allows carriers to accelerate their business and enable an open, disaggregated, and vendor-agnostic system stretching from the core to the edge to RAN to private 5G. All of this infrastructure coupled with Telco Cloud automation to deliver the automation needed for infrastructure deployments, and Telco Cloud operations to help deliver visibility for the operations side of communication service providers. As we look at 5G, the deployment of the network is going to be more complex. It's going to have more intelligence distributed at the edge and more network nodes to manage. This is going to drive a monumental shift in network design and the cloud architecture from the core to the edge. Communication service providers are looking for new abilities with cloud modernization. They're looking to transform themselves to become digital service providers, providing services to both consumers and enterprises, such as enterprise IoT services, 5G network services, and even consumer IoT services. And the key drivers of these changes to the CSPs monetizations is around enterprise digital services, consumer digital services. How are they going to reduce cost to deliver these services? And they need a cloud-native architecture to be able to drive these services and reduce their time to market. So CSPs are looking to accelerate their innovation cycle, introduce new services faster, and embrace and monetize opportunities quickly. The journey to cloud modernization begins here. Today, there are a number of siloed and disparate network infrastructures that is driving network complexity and increasing costs. You have the IT data center where OSS, BSS systems are deployed. There's the core network where you have EPC, IMS, and VAS systems deployed. And then, of course, the edge where we're starting to see the emergence of the mobile edge cloud and the need to deploy edge VNFs. But today, all of these are very siloed deployments. If we look at communication service providers, we see a staged journey towards cloud modernization for 5G. Many operators are in that legacy stage of their deployment where they have purpose-built hardware, their SLAs are only achieved through hardware performance, and they have expensive and over-provisioned network infrastructure. Many of our customers have undertaken a journey of virtualization with us, many of our CSP customers, where they have gone through the gradual virtualization of their legacy hardware. They've gone to a more hypervisor-driven architecture, and the operations are yet mainly manual with minimal automation. And some of their critical business continuity tasks are still manually operated. Many of these CSPs are looking to their next stage of the journey, which is to get cloud ready, where they want to be able to introduce various automation techniques, have partial cloud native capabilities that allow them to redeploy rather than have to restore services. They're looking towards a more API network architecture, an API-centric network architecture. And more importantly, SLA and quality are no longer tied to hardware. The ultimate destination in this journey would be cloud native, where you would have a dynamic and flexible agile network, stateless network, and self-discovery and self-healing, and the ability to be able to auto-scale the network. The visibility and intelligence that's achieved with tailored telemetry allows for this dynamic, flexible, and agile network. But as I said, many of our customers are in various stages of this journey, all with their eye on the prize of being able to deploy cloud-native infrastructure. So we see the evolution of infrastructure to be something that has to be sustainable and continuous. And what we have built and how we see the telco cloud architecture evolving is enabling CSPs to undertake that journey from where they are today, where they may have our existing vCloud NFV product, so they have a VNFI infrastructure coupled with our infrastructure management capabilities, and they can add telco cloud automation to that. The next stage of that journey with our telco cloud infrastructure will be to be able to deploy and operate new cloud native capabilities with, let's say, Tanzu Kubernetes Grid in concert with their existing infrastructure, which is their VNF infrastructure, all underpinned by consistent infrastructure and hardware. And the future we see with true cloud native infrastructure is to be a Vim agnostic infrastructure, where you have Tanzu Kubernetes Grid in concert with our Pacific offering, being able to manage both VNF and CNF with one infrastructure, all automated with our Telco Cloud product offering. VMware has designed its Telco Cloud portfolio to enable communication service providers to harness cloud-native technologies to achieve and drive better business objectives. It's really about accelerating that innovation cycle, enabling them to have better network design end-to-end. And so there are multiple layers to that. Having a consistent and unified platform, having centralized multi-cloud management, being able to select best-of-breed functions from a vibrant multi-vendor network function ecosystem, and managing and operating all of that with multi-layer automation. All of this from public cloud to core to edge to private, whatever the deployment needs may be. So today, how we see that evolution is that customers have a NFV infrastructure with a virtual infrastructure manager, which could either be our VMware Cloud Director or VIO, managing VNFs. The next stage would be to introduce, in concert with your virtual infrastructure manager, a CAS layer, and deploy automation and orchestration on top of that to be able to manage the complexity of having this hybrid approach of VNFs and CNFs, all again on a consistent telco cloud infrastructure. That evolutionary journey will then lead to a container as a service offering, which is again automated and orchestrated and deployed on a consistent telco cloud infrastructure. We see this journey taking multiple years. Today, we see customers that are truly in the heart of virtualization starting to look to cloud-ready infrastructures and then evolving over time to a truly cloud-native infrastructure. And our Telco Cloud portfolio and our Telco Cloud platform is designed to help CSPs navigate and migrate through this journey. So what we have announced is our Telco Cloud, VMware's Telco Cloud platform, which delivers a consistent infrastructure and multi-layer automation, starting at the infrastructure layer with our NFVI, which is vSphere, vSphan, NSX, and vRealize, then allowing customers the flexibility to choose a VIM with VMware Cloud Director, VMware Integrated OpenStack, or a CAS infrastructure layer with VMware Tanzu. Telco Cloud Automation then allows the automation of the infrastructure layer and the automation of the network functions. So we have the CAS deployment and customization, intelligent policy placement, and the multi-cloud management, and network function management and network service management, all interfacing with industry standards to multi-domain orchestration, network slicing offers, OSS, BSS, EMS, all of the ecosystem pieces that are needed. We then have our Telco Cloud operations, which allows assurance of the service from end to end. One of the key things that communication service providers are looking for is achieving that operational simplicity with automation. And so we've designed our automation to be multi-layer. First, at layer 1, orchestrating and managing the infrastructure, ensuring that we're lifecycle managing the infrastructure. The second piece is on the CAS layer automation, automating the deployment, the customization, and the lifecycle management of these container network functions. Then the network function automation, again, lifecycle managing, deploying and lifecycle managing the VNFs as they're brought in. And then network service automation, interfacing to various ecosystem components and enabling service providers to automate their network service. So when we've designed this platform, we've really thought about the whole chain from day zero operations, where customers can use Tosca templates to design their service, and have centralized onboarding where you can have unified onboarding of CNFs and VNFs, because all the layers of CAS and IaaS are abstracted, and so it's simple for you to onboard these VNF functions anywhere on any infrastructure. And so this is where, for day zero operations, we've done a lot of work in simplifying that. The next phase is the day one operations, the actual deployment, enabling you to instantiate these services and applications on any cloud, public, core, or edge. Once you've deployed this infrastructure, it's all about day two operations, where you're scaling, healing, you're customizing your functions, and you're updating your CI/CD pipelines from your developers as they're developing these new functions. And then, of course, there's termination of the service and the CNF. So all of these stages that are essential to a communication service provider's infrastructure deployment are comprehended in VMware Telco Cloud Platform. One of the key pieces of the Telco Cloud portfolio offering in VMware's portfolio is the fact that we've built a vibrant ecosystem of certified VNFs by working with industry leaders. So we built our VMware Ready for Telco Cloud infrastructure, and we built our VMware, we've updated that to include our VMware Telco Cloud. And so we've worked with over 35 partners to build this ecosystem of certified VNFs with over 182 certifications. And these functions include 5G Core, Virtual EPC, Virtual IMS, SD-WAN, just to name a few. And what we've done with this capability by building this ecosystem, we've actually taken it a step further, where we've worked with these partners in our lab to really understand how their functions operate and how we can optimize the deployment of these functions such that they're deployed at the right infrastructure configuration to deliver the most performance. In the end, delivering communication service providers with a better ecosystem and better functioning application set. VMware has been on a journey in Telco Cloud, and that journey has resulted in us getting over 100 telco network function virtualization partners, where they're using our telco NFV. Over 800 million mobile subscribers their traffic is running on a VMware-based telco network. And you can see that there are over 3 million VMs that are deployed today with VMware's network offering. So the VMware Telco Cloud offerings are designed to accelerate our partners and our customers' journey to 5G. We've designed the platform to deliver agility with an ability for communication service providers to accelerate their delivery with a consistent platform from core to edge to RAN to cloud. The key piece of being able to deliver and operate what is becoming increasingly complex, which is the 5G network deployment, is automation. And so by delivering automation at every layer of the network architecture, we're simplifying the ongoing operations and allowing telco cloud customers to achieve web service agility with the network and telco grade capabilities that they require. The other key piece to being able to operate your network with confidence is assurance on the service. And this is where, with our telco cloud operations, in concert with our automation capabilities and the whole telco cloud platform, we're able to provide visibility and end-to-end assurance across the network. Thank you for your time. Really looking forward to talking to you over the next few days, and good luck with your journey.